This is the Corona Bali Protected, presented by Hurley. Another big heat entering the lineup now for this second round. It's do or die from here on in. Kolohe Andino, the top seed, looking to overcome Mikey Wright, a man on fire in 2018, still well positioned on the qualifying series, doing a lot of damage and getting big numbers.
This is a really fun heat to watch, and it is going to be a cracker.
We'll see if Mikey Wright can sharpen up these takeoffs. That was a late one under the lip. He's going to find his way through. Out onto that open face. Wasn't a big steep wall, so a tricky one for him to lay down that trademark frontside rail grab carve. But what a start to the heat. He had a couple of big bomb waves in the first round. Made some mistakes though, didn't he?
It's gritty surfing of Mikey Wright up against the seasoned vet in Kolohe Andino. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Look at that. Under the hood, pulls it up, and he's over the foam ball, comes out into that little bit of a lumpy cutty, but you know what? Well done under the hood right there. Watch this. Look at Kolohe could have went for that wave and had a line into it. This was an even deeper, steeper on the drop. Not deeper on the wave, but he was in a more critical part to ride that wave, and he did really well to set the edge, get over the foam ball, and then come out. And as Tom Carroll said, always do a cutback after a barrel.
I love the takeoff. As soon as he got to his feet, he was barreled. And the one thing about Mikey Wright, when he gets that big number on the board early on, we know he can get on a bit of a roll. He's very hard to beat. He didn't find that rhythm yesterday, but today he's kicked off with a big number, a 7.17 on the first wave of the heat. Somewhat similar kind of junior careers, considered prodigies, massively hyped. Kolohe looking for a response here to Mikey's first wave, that 7.17, staying low to get his way through this one. So great tube riding, and then lays down a big, deep carve. So not quite the height that Mikey had in his set wave, but still surfed incredibly well.
Wasn't that throaty one that I feel like Mikey had, so I don't know if he's going to be, up into that range where Mikey Wright's score went, but he's definitely going to put a great number on the board and get a good start to this heat. As you see him kind of getting pelted a little bit by the lip as he went into it. But then he came out really clean, threw down a nice rail into it, but then you saw the fins disengage, and he almost stuttered a bit off the end of that. And the fluidity of the ride is going to kind of, you'll see it in the number come through. I don't think it's going to be, maybe even almost a point lower than what we're going to see out of Mikey, but that's a big call. Sorry, I'm judging in here.
I think he definitely got a bigger carve in than Mikey, no question. And Mikey's sort of come around now, and he's looking at a second number here, trying to get a bigger lead on Kolohe Andino. Nice cover, and straight into that frontside carve, draws the turn right out. But now he's got his sight sets on the championship tour. It looks like the way he's surfing, he's going to get there at some point.
He had priority. He's positioned himself on the right side of Kolohe Andino to where he knew he could just take the wave when he wanted it. Kolohe would have, this would have been a huge score for Kolohe. It's going to be a great score for Mikey as he just slipped underneath it, came out with a big gouge. And that turn right there is unique to him, right? You don't see that all the time. So does really well to grab the wall, slow himself down. It takes so much core strength to get behind the lip there, to slow yourself down with that momentum. And then grabbing that rail, turning down into it like that, engaging the rail, and really pushing down on that with speed is something where you're gaining momentum through a turn, and that's something the judges really, really like.
And we're back to live action now, 12.5 minutes ago. Mikey keeping busy, had a 7 on his last ride, and this one's a deep barrel. Can he punch through the curtain? It doesn't look like he will, but he's established a pretty decent lead now. I think Strider and I are in agreement in here. He's got some bigger turns that he can lay down. The grab rail carve was solid, but not the deepest version of that turn that he can execute out here at Karamas.
Gonna say go or not was kind of questionable.
Well, this is the wave. Excuse me, for Kolohe Andino. Nice section there. Comes from right behind that falling lip and tucks in, but not a great length of time behind the barrel. So he was chasing a 9.84. If he can't get that, he just wants to chip away at the requirement, Strider. Is that going to be better than the 4.33 that he's currently hanging on to?
That was not what you're looking for in this right now. He needs to really find something. This wave having kind of a slopey entry into the barrel, just a quick head dip, not what you're looking for out of Kolohe at this moment, especially sitting with priority, waiting for that long. It's unfortunate for him. He's going to be upset with it, but definitely not the weight he was looking for. It's going to get you through a heat, so it's something to really pay attention to on heat totals if you're watching. Here we go.
So Andino taking a smaller one. Mikey Wright didn't even look at this wave. He draws up into the pocket. Let's go of a nice snap. Doesn't like really what he sees down the line here, and with just under 2 minutes to go, he's going to make his way in here. He's not enjoying himself out there at all, and he's not going to fight to the end, Strider.
Well, we didn't have to put it in the refrigerator because Kolohe put it in there himself.
And Kolohe Andino just couldn't find the answers, actually hit the beach a minute and a half early. Mikey Wright powers on to round 3, where he will be very dangerous. Another big heat just around the corner. Adrian Buchan taking on Miguel Pupo.